Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Seva Gurukulam online classes. Are you ready? I hope all of you are ready with your pen, books, mind, etc. Okay? And we are studying about the trigonometric ratios of some special angles. And what we have seen in the previous class, special angles means 45 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 and 0. With reference to the 6 ratios. What are 6 ratios? They are sine, then cos, full name is cosine, then we have tan, full name is tangent, then secant, full name is sec we call, then you have cosec, and lastly cotangent of angle called theta. What is theta? Theta is the name of the angle. Just as you say 45, 30, etc. Here the value is definite. But in case of theta, value may vary from 0 to 90. Any value. Is it not? So that is what we have studied. And these are called T ratios. Trigonometric ratios. Okay. And also we have seen how to remember the angles. As we have seen last time, suppose you have a sine of angle theta. We start with 0, then 30, then 45, then 60. Of course, even complementary angles are also there, which you have seen in the previous chapters. So, how to get the easy method? You write all root signs. I think some of you picked up already. Yesterday we had told that in the previous class. And then denominator write 4 for all. You may also note down just to make it simple. And if it is sine, it will be in increasing order. For example, sine 0. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing with cosine in reverse order. Starts with 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now you just find the value of 0 by 4. That is 0. Root of 1 by 4 is half. Root of 2 by 4 is 1 by root 2. Root of 3 by 4 is root 3 by 2. That is 1. So these are the different values. Different values of the angles. Similarly, you can try with cos. And if you divide sine by cos, you get tan. Is it not? And reciprocals. Reciprocal of sine is, come on, cosec. Reciprocal of cos is sec. Reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta and vice versa. And this is one of the easiest ways of remembering the values. Coming to examples and evaluation of different angles that we have seen yesterday. Knowing the values of these, you have to evaluate. For example, if you say sine squared 60, say sine 60 we know root 3 by 2. When you say sine squared 60, root 3 by 2 square, it will be 3 by 4. That is called sine squared 60. Suppose you say sine squared 30. Sine 30 is half. Sine squared 30 is half square. That is 1 by 4. Alright? That is how you have to evaluate the different angles. Now, shall we move on to home assignment? Yes. Here you are given with A as 60, B as 30. So, left hand side will be sine of A 60, B 30. So, sine of 90. What is sine 90? Is 1. Now, let us check up right hand side. RHS means right hand side. Instead of writing long, we write it shortly. Always we use shortcut methods, right? Is it not? The name of the person is Ramachandra. What they call Ramu, Rama, like that. Shortcut. Is it not? If the name is Murali Krishna, they will not call full name. Murali they call. Is it not? That is for convenience. Now coming to right hand side. Right hand side is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now sin A means sine of 60. Cos B. Cos B means cos of 30 degrees. Plus cos A, cos 60. Sin B, sin 30. Now substitute the value. Sin 30, sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 30. That is also root 3 by 2. Plus cos 60 is half. Sin 30 is again half. So this will be root 3 and root 3 becomes 3. 3 by 4. Half into half is 1 by 4. Add, you get 1. That is equal to left hand side. And hence the result is verified. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Alright. Very happy. Now we shall pass on to second question. If sine of A plus 2B is root 3 by 2, sine cos of A plus 4B is equal to 0, find A and B. So left hand side, sine of A plus 2B is equal to root 3 by 2. And when you get root 3 by 2, when the angle is 60 degrees, so we can make it out A plus 2B is equal to 60 degrees. Similarly, coming to cos, cos of A plus 4B is equal to 0 means when that cos angle becomes 0. And angle is, come on, how much? A plus 4b is equal to 90 degrees. Just reverse of sign. Now using these two equations, this is equation number 1, equation number 2. What type of equation they are? They are called simultaneous equations. Is it not? So linear equation in two variables. Now we will try to solve them. So I will bring that here. A plus 4b is equal to 90 degrees. Call it as 2. How to remove A? Equation, or you can write subtracting. Equation 1 minus 2. We get A cancels. 2b minus 4b. You get minus 2b is equal to 60 minus 90 minus 30. Is it not? Make it both positive. So positive. Therefore, b is equal to 30 by 2. It was minus, become plus. That is 15 degrees. And now substitute in equation 1. Substituting in equation 1 or 2, any one you can do. Substituting in equation 1, you have A plus 2b, 2 into 15 is equal to 60 degrees. So A plus 30 is equal to 60. So A is equal to 60 minus 30, that is 30. So A is 30, B is 15. So final answer. Always you must write the answer clearly so that B is equal to 15 degrees. You can apply it and check also. For example, here A is 30 plus 2b, 2 into 15, 30. So 30 plus 30, 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Or if you apply it here, A is 30, 30 plus 4 into B, 15 into 4, 60, 60 plus 30, 90, cos 90 is 0. So what you have done is correct. Followed? Taken down? Okay, we will move on to next question. Next question is, find the value of x if tan x is equal tan x minus root 3 is equal to 0. So minus root 3, bring this side, becomes plus 3. When you get root 3, when the angle is 60 degrees. So 2x is equal to 60, x is equal to 60 by 2, that is 30. If we apply it here, 2 into 30, 60. So tan of 60 means root 3 minus root 3. So root 3 minus root 3 is 0. Copy? Very nice. Now we will pass on to topics for today. Application of trigonometry. For doing any work, it should have a purpose. Now you are hearing the online class. What for? Because you want to score marks. If you want to score marks, what do you get? You will go to higher class. Then you will get a good job. Then you can do some service for others, right? All this will be happen only when you score well, only when you hear the lessons properly. Is it not? So why you go into games? Just to refresh yourself, to become active. Is it not? To forget all the differences. You go to games and enjoy. Why you eat food? Because it gives good strength for the body. So every work of ours, we should know purpose. So also here, after knowing about all the angles, the ratios of trigonometry, you should know why that trigonometry or the applications of trigonometry. So we learn about how trigonometry can be used to determine the distance between the objects. Object means what? Objects means something like trees, mountains, towers, etc., etc. Or heights of objects. Heights of objects means what? Height of the tower, height of the tree, height of the hillock. All those you cannot do by taking scale or tape. Is it not? So, being at the bottom, you can find the height of the tower or tree, etc., etc. And there are two things you must note here. One is called angle of elevation, looking up is called elevation. Depression means looking down. So, elevation. So, when the observer, here is observer. Observer means what? The person who looks at is called observer. So, his eyes are here. And this will be something like a tree or a tower. You note down this figure. And here, when the observer is looking at an object P, like an aeroplane, it may be aeroplane, or the top of a tree, top of a tower, etc., which is at a greater height than the observer, he has to lift his eyes to see the object. So he must see up. For example, aeroplane is going there. Then you have to look up. Is it not? So that is called angle of elevation. Looking at up now, that is called as angle of elevation. Between the line of sight joining the observer or the eye to the object or the horizontal line. This is our object. Object may be tree, top of the tree, or top of the tower, or aeroplane, etc., etc. Aeroplane which is so big in size, don't think that aeroplane is so small. But why does it look very small? Have you thought of it? Okay, that is a different issue, but you should know that also. Very small, like a bird it goes. Is it not? And when you see at one point, at one time, after some time it moved to some distance. So our observation will change, right? Whereas in case of tree, tower, etc., the observation will not change. So in case of aeroplane, we will have two angles of elevations. Is it not? So this is called as angle of elevation, means looking up to the top of the objects. In the same way, you have angle of depression. You might have heard about mental depression, that difference. That means not having good moods. Okay. So here it is different. When the observer at a great height from the top of a tower or a hillock, etc., looking at an object of a lesser height, angle formed between the line of sight, this is called line of sight, and the horizontal, this is called horizontal line, is called angle of depression. So AP is the line of sight and alpha is the angle. Here is a person observing. For example, if you are in the top of a tower, You are looking at a car at the bottom in the road. So you look down. So looking down, this is called line of sight. And object may be, say, a car, or it may be a person, or it may be a ship. You might have heard about lighthouses. You heard lighthouse? You have seen it? If you go to Mangalore, there is a place called Kap or Suratkal. Big lighthouse is there. From that lighthouse, there will be light coming out. What do? These lighthouses give light for the ships or boats approaching the shores. They should be knowing where the particular place like Mangalore is there, for example. So they will be seeing the light, and in the direction of light they will be coming. Is it not? So it will be called beacon of light. So in our life also we want some person, means one who has realized, Guru, who will guide our life. Okay. Here, this is called angle of depression. So AP is called line of sight. KA is called horizontal. Horizontal means our straight to the eyesight. There is horizontal line. Looking down is depression. And this is what is called ground. And this may be a tower, or it may be a high, top of the house, or it may be top of the tree, or lighthouse. Why I am giving such example is there are some problems on this. Then you understand easily. So top of a lighthouse, this is a boat or ship coming up. Okay, and there you have, now the name is changed as alpha, okay, just to make a difference. Followed? So that is what is called as angle of depression. Okay, they use the word angles because it may be changed, as per the object. For example, boat you are thinking of. Now the boat is here. After some time it may come here. After some time it may come here. Like that. Then your angle of observation will change. That's why the word angles. Shall I work out some problems now? Okay, get ready. Pencil, scale, rubber, etc. You have to draw the figures. Okay. And the first question is, a ladder leaning against a window of a house making an angle of 60 degrees. So this is a ladder. Okay, here is a person and it makes an angle of 60 degrees with the ground. The length of the ladder is 4 meters. The length is given to 4 meters. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. So this is the wall. This is the foot of the wall. They are asking what is the distance. So only one relation here. And let AC be the ladder leaning against a window of AB. So this is a window. So a ladder is kept near the window like this. They are asking what is the distance. So nice, simple question, very interesting. And every day you will be seeing such examples, is it not? So how to do it? Here they are asking BC. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder. This is called foot of the ladder. So this is the foot of the ladder from the wall. This is the wall. So they are asking BC. Usually such problems, there will be two type of question. One is height. Height they ask. If they ask height, you have to use tan relation. If they ask distance, usually cos relation. Cos. So here we are using cos 60. Cos 60 is BC by AC. Now what is BC? You don't know. What is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is half is equal to BC we don't know divided by AC. AC is 4 meters. So you have 2 BC is equal to 4. BC is equal to 4 by 2. That is 2 meters. And also you can write the answer. Therefore answer is, what they are asking? They are asking therefore distance of the foot of the ladder, distance of the foot of the ladder, distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall is equal to 2 meters. That carries half marks. Is it clear? Then only one doubt you may ask is how to select this ratio. I told no. If you want the height of the object, use tan relation. If you want the distance, use cos relation. Usually, only two relations will be there. And there will be some cases wherein two relations are involved. This is only one case involved. So, noted? So nice. We'll pass on to second question. A tower stands vertically on the ground. The angle of elevation from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower. So here is you can draw the figures always in the right side, right? So let us suppose this is a tower. And angle of elevation from a point on the ground it is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. So this angle of elevation, this distance is given 15 meters. And then they are asking, find the height of the tower. And usually we are represented as H. This is right angle triangle. And you can name it as ABC. Okay. So let the height of the tower. Let the height of the tower be equal to H meters. Okay. Now we put a relation. As I told earlier, to find the height you have to use the tan relation. So tan 30 is equal to AB by BC. What is tan 30? Sin 30 by cos 30. Sin 30 is half. Cos 30 is half divided by root 3 by 2. That will be half into 2 by 3. So 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by BC. In that you are given with BC. BC given how much? BC is given to be 15. So AB by 15. And therefore, height of the tower, height of the tower if you cross multiply here, you get, suppose you call it as H here, H by 15. So root 3H, root 3 into H becomes 15. So H becomes 15 by root 3. And you can rationalize the denominator multiplying by root 3 on both the numerator and denominator. It is 15 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 how much? 3. 3 ones are 3 5s are. So 5 root 3 is equal to 5 into the value of root 3 that is given 1.73. 5 3s are 15. 5 7s are 35 plus 1 36 and 5 1s are 5 plus 3 8.65 meters. Is it clear? We use the relation tan for 30 degrees. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and get the value. It will be 8.65 meters. Nice. Okay. We'll pass on to next question. Now that is a home assignment. You write answers in home. A ladder leaning against a vertical wall makes an angle of 60 degrees with the ground. The foot of the ladder is at a distance of 3 meters from the wall. Find the length of the ladder. Length of the ladder. Which relation you use? Think yourself. Second question. At a point 50 meters away from the base of the tower, an observer measures the angle of elevation at the top of the tower to be 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. So that question is length of the ladder, hypotenuse. This is height of the tower. And that is the second question. Thirdly, find the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, which is 100 root 3 meters high, from a point at a distance of 100 meters from the foot of the tower on a horizontal plane. Okay, now let us see what Sadhguru says, Bhagwan's quotation. 3 things most essential are love for God, we call it as Daiva Preeti, fear of sin, Papa Bhiti, morality in society, Sanghaniti, Daiva Preeti, Papa Bhiti, Sanghaniti. We have to practice. Okay. So come prepared for the answers. Thank you.